Painting tiny things. Welcome to Friday. We made it. Some of you have already enjoyed most of Friday, or some of it anyway. So future people, let us know how it's going so we can prepare. Anyway, see y'all. Hope you're doing good. It's morning. I think my coffee's done now, so I am gonna run upstairs and grab some coffee super quick. And we'll kick this thing off. We're starting on a new project, Octavius from Black Crow Studios. Black Crow Miniatures. Let me get my coffee. I'll be right back. Da, 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 da. Actually, thanks for waiting. I actually just made a pot and I had to get a fresh cup. Okay, we're back. Alright, it's morning here. Still getting my shit together. Surprised the cameras actually worked. Okay, so what we've got is Octavius, Black Crow Miniatures. He's a bust. He's gonna be my second Nova entry. Did this guy, finished him yesterday. He's good to go. Wah. Yep. So yep, he's done. So this will be number 2. Oh yeah, I still gotta paint this caterpillar. I'm saving it. Something I can drive Sorrento's nuts with. Keep telling him I can paint him. But I need to paint it and I'll keep forgetting. Oh, we sit in our basement and paint little thing. Hey. Hey. Woohoo. Yeah, he did come out pretty good, huh? I agree. He's a good one. Yeah, he's fun. Got 2 months to change my mind and repaint the whole thing because I'll wake up one day and go, oh my god. Just kidding. Paint now so you stop forgetting. Yeah, that would be the logical thing to do, right? He was supposed to be a caterpillar or a butterfly, but his wings broke off. But ironically, they broke off like super clean, so they can just be a caterpillar. He's even got his antenna right here. So yeah, his wings broke off. There was another butterfly sitting up on here. I don't miss them. I mean, it would be cool, but there was no way I could get these wings back on. But we have this guy, so little creature crawling up there. That will be fun. This guy, I'm just trying colors on him right now. This is Octavius. He's gonna be a burgundy, I think, a dark burgundy. Because the original box art's got him in like a drab green, gray, like, yeah, I get it. I'm not seeing that though. I'm gonna do it in mud. And yes, he will have purple on there somewhere. Thought I was gonna do big purple, but that's not gonna work. So we're gonna do him, we're gonna try some dark burgundy. And yes, we may paint our caterpillar later. Is this glossy? I hope this is. It's satin, that's okay. We're gonna varnish it down anyway. Okay, well I haven't cleaned my, oh, we're not using the palette, that's right. Okay, so here's something I kept saying I was gonna do all day yesterday is refill my thinner bottle. So I'm gonna go over here and do that. Got all my refills in here. So I'm just gonna fill this up. Maybe I'll fill it up. If I can get the top off. Hold on, we got this. Oh, I just threw it away. Okay. Literally just tossed the top in the garbage. Oh, cool. Fortunately, I've got a whole bag of these things. Airbrush thinner, airbrush thinner, airbrush thinner. Come on, fill it up. Almost got it. Holy crap. And we're full. Now I gotta dig out another top. Let's see, where's my bitty top? There you are. That's good because this thing's been leaking an awful lot anyway. So maybe this'll fix it. All right, back. Been leaking, so let's see. I'm gonna spray this guy. Nope, still leaks. Okay, you know what? I don't want to label it right now, and I've got spirits in a whole another one that looks just like it. Let me keep the show going. We'll just keep. I'll put it in a new bottle later. Right now, see if we can get some burgundy in here. I don't know, we're just trying stuff. I may not like this either. Big fan of burgundy, so. And it's kind of a ruddy color. Do want to keep him ruddy. He shouldn't be a bright fellow. His temperament doesn't look like a bright, cheery guy, so we'll keep him kind of dark. And what do we got here? We just need something to mix it. Pardon my breathing. One of these guys I was using to mix. That'll work. Got a bunch of brushes I gotta wash. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I've got like none of these things I gotta wash. Oh, first world problems. Okay. That's good. All right, let's get this on here. Make sure all his stuff's out of the way. We've got that, and this, and we're gonna prime these. No, I got another idea. I'll mess with this later. Now let's get this ready. Yeah, I like that better. fade though. That's really good. That Payne's Gray almost works for a shadow color. Almost. But we're gonna base it and we're working on shadows and highlights later. Yeah. Woo. Finger gymnastics. I like that. Burn. And we'll do the hat. We'll do the hat same color. Because he's color coordinated. Definitely fashion conscious. To get that later. All right. Ta-da, let's set it in there. Right. Just hang out, wait for stuff to dry. It sounds like a good time. Yoo. Bam, bam. Okay. I should probably mix it. So I need to come up to the base tone. I think the Payne's Gray will be a good shadow color for it. Could go good with the burgundy, I think. I wonder, actually, maybe mixing a little bit of the Payne's Gray into the burgundy. Just a couple dots, just so we can blend it. Or can use some dark purple for the shadow. Make him look pretty cool, I think. I'm always down for dark purples for shadows. My go-to is something that breaks it up. It's not just black. Plus, Like one of the things we used to do, work in Photoshop quite a bit. And one of the things we did when we were doing drop shadows, for example, so say you had like a button over the top of a burgundy background, you would put the drop shadow on the button, and what people commonly do is use black and then drop the opacity down to like blur, whatever. But that's not actually what's happening in reality. In reality, this is the color that gets darkened. So if the button's sitting over the top, it would actually be a darker burgundy, for example, not black. So I want to keep the burgundy in there, but we'll add like a touch of purple. Make sure that's pretty even. How fun. It's always exciting starting a new project. A phenomenon called first paint. Getting fresh paint out of some fresh plastic. How fun is that? Let this dry some, but we can. That and I need pipe needs to be black. Okay, that's going to be separate. This is going to be separate. Good morning, sir. How is Jace doing today? I'm still waking up, so. Just looking at this guy. We're starting up a new dude. Octavius from Black Crow Miniatures. This guy. So he'll be my second entry. Yeah, let's see, I gotta do this for every new person that shows up today. So he's done. He's ready for prime time. Still don't know if I like the blue on this fungus. I might repaint it. And I've got to get this caterpillar. But other than that, he's finished. Oops. Yay. For the win. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, my camera's still really bright. Sometime today after stream, I can cope with the white balance. I've got a lot of light happening here, which is fine, but it's just like rendering everything super bright. But yeah, we got this boy. I was trying different colors. So last night it was like a periwinkle purple. Today he is burgundy. Give me an hour, he might be green. I don't know. I'm just trying out some stuff. Let's see. I like me some burgundies though, so we're gonna see if we can work with this. And I'm airbrushing him right now. So. Gotta get another light coat on this. I want to make sure it's good and covered, and it helps me get spots like this. We're also going to spray in a lot of the shadows, kind of sketch it all in with an airbrush just to get a head start before we hit it with an actual brush. This is his primer, basically, so I didn't spray any other primer. This is regular AKA. Oh yeah, wear your mask, kids. I got all kinds of rules not to do. Don't smoke. Don't airbrush in an unventilated area without a mask. What else? This is a very ventilated area. I'm good. Don't judge. And I smoke, so I really don't care about breathing a few fumes from an airbrush. Honestly. There's bigger fish to fry. I assume you're... Oh, talking of cameras, I have a question for you, seeing as you have almost the same... Yeah, just about. It's a ZV-1. You got the E, the next model up. I assume you're using it in video mode. Yes, I am. The intelligent audio. Is there a way to take a quick pic? No, you cannot. That button's actually not even enabled, I don't think. Hey, beautiful bean. How's it going, Chris? Yo, yo, yo. Just getting it kicked off for the morning. I'm just spraying this dude. I don't know if you were here yesterday. I'll show you in a second. And I know you saw my dwarf dude already. Basically, I'm getting the actual base. This is the primer coat. Base primer / undercoat with this guy. Neighborino. I think we're going with... No, yeah, you can't use the other button to take a shot. That would be awesome. You can't make any adjustments. Like, I can't tweak the white balance on this while it's in this mode, so... Sore. Oh, shit, son. Bit sore today as I had a bit fall on the stairs yesterday. Yeah, doing good. But are you okay? That's the question. No, we don't want Chris falling on stairs. That's not okay. Yeah, I tried that button. It told me that. Well, yeah. Annoying would be handy to take a screenshot of our model. Yeah, right? I mean, the only other thing I could, like, I haven't messed with the whole, like, this whole process of spraying this guy. I could montage that together really quick for a clip, but it's like, that takes so much time. I'm lazy. But I really need to do that too. So you could take a clip, I guess, or any kind of video recording and just take the screenshot from the recording, which is a pain in the fucking ass. But it's doable. I'm just making sure this guy's got good, solid coverage and I didn't miss anything. We're gonna bring in some shadows into this madness here in a minute. You can always get screen tip to that thing. Yeah. Screen. Oh, yeah, but hey, is that like, you can always get the screen snip tool app thing, screenshot. Yeah. Yeah. You can't use your hands though. I'm not using my walking stick. Ah, dude. Yep. Yeah, you know what's funny is I got, so this studio is actually, I built this room. It's like 2 walls with a hole in it for a sliding door. But it's in a full basement under our house. Well, yeah, the basement of the house. And the stairs, I freak out on that thing. I feel like they're gonna be the end of me someday. I mean, back when I was drinking, I fell down it a few times. So that probably put the fear of stairs in me, but I always kind of wonder, because if we're gonna die and get old in this house, how incapacitated am I gonna get, and am I gonna be able to navigate the stairs? Because my knees were already starting to go out. How many more years till I have to get one of those little mechanical seats that sits on the banister and goes down? That would be cool. I just want one of those anyway. And use your walking stick. Yeah, we want Chris to be safe. You can't mess around with that shit. Yeah, a few ways around it. Just none of them is easy. I know, right? I mean, everything, at least this whole stuff, all the technical bullshit, it's like I'm just trying to automate it as much as possible. If I can do anything with a button click, sweet. So I don't want to have to use my hands fuck with a computer while I'm doing this. I mean, it would be awesome just to. Well, you can't if you're holding a model and spring and you want a shot of like something like this, for example. There, both my hands are used. I don't know when I'm gonna poke that button with, but okay, I think that's good. Oh, we gotta get it there. So, yeah, that would be nice. There is an app I tried to get yesterday, but they don't have it for Mac, which sucks. It's like a RAID tool. It's the Twitch tool, and it oh good, spray spirit. Yeah, do that. But it'll like let you have a Stream Deck button that shows all your live followers. So if all the live streams, so while we're looking for somebody to raid, for example, we want to raid out, I could just push a button and it would actually show a panel of all the people and their online status. And then you could just click their name. That's pretty cool, but it's only for Windows, so that's bullshit. Anyway, some days I feel safer with my cane when going into into our basement. The stairs themselves aren't bad, thankfully, but there's no handrailing, so I have to shimmy the walls, keeping my balance. Yeah, at least we got, we do have banisters. We bought this house like 3 years ago, and it was owned by an elderly veteran man. He was probably in his mid-70s, and he had the house for like 35 years, so he put a banister on it. And he was probably prepping it for himself to navigate that stuff. Yeah, it's getting to the stage, and I'm going to have to admit that I missed it. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry, my friend. It's okay. It's what it is. As long as it's a really cool walking stick. Nice fatty willow dragon head. Yes. Might just get a walking stick just to prepare, like practice, to get it down from when my knees start crinkling up. Sometimes they feel like knuckles that need to be cracked. Anyway, enough tomfoolery. The one I've got doesn't look very cool, but it does have suspension. Suspension? What? Like a pogo stick? Like it's got a spring in it that relieves some of the stress? Well, I guess effectiveness is probably pretty important. Okay, you can. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, as long as I don't have to have one of the big four-legged things with tennis balls on the bottom, and I'm sliding that around. Yeah, that looks like a pain in the ass. I won't. Let's get some shadow in this bad boy. I think we're gonna experiment. I'm just playing with paint at this point. We don't know what we're doing with this guy yet. It's just weird looking at it this way because it's like our face. See, now I glued that part in before I got this. Okay, it fits good. Oh shit. I just leave him like that. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. Oh, you're supposed to use a frame marker, but fuck that, I'm 36 angle. Yeah, right? 36, God, those are the days. I'll be 60 next month. Karen and I actually will be 60 next month. We have the same birthday, the same day, same year. I'm like 2.5 hours older than she is. But yeah, so and we got married on our birthday, so it's a big day. Well, I don't know. As long as you don't, yeah, I would definitely not want a frame walker. I'm gonna mix a little of this just to see. I've got an idea. I don't know. Gotta come up with our universal shadow color. I have to incorporate purple in here. So I usually like it in my shadows. Super dark. We'll mix. Oh, that is more red. That's awesome, Diamond. Yeah, sure. Expensive ass. Hey, yeah, no doubt. Ooh, that's kind of not for this. A brick red. A lot of purple. I just need to be darkish. I got all the purples. It makes it too hard. This purple's pretty. Not violet-y. You don't want lavender or violet. I just want something to add purpley shade. Let's get a little of this down here. Really? Hey. Well, it should be sending out my shouts. I don't know why it's not doing it automatically. That's too bad. Buttons work. I should have the replacement parts ready today for my airbrush so I can get back to. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So yeah. I do need to clean this. Quick change is the thing. So my biggest hang up used to be thinking, man, that is not. I don't know. My light is awful bright. Is what's I gonna say? Quick changing paint. My biggest fear was that, okay, if I'm working on this now, I want to move to a dark color. How fast can I change this? And blah. And I used to think I had to totally clean the thing out and make it spotless between colors as you're in a session, but you don't. You just need to make sure the channels are clear. And don't waste your time following my demo. Now that's the way to build a business. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we don't want to dump it in that. That's already full. And I'll make my desk the painting booth. It's usually behind me. I can't share this glory with you from over there. Chris won't let me have any more cameras. Says I've got too many already. So I'm just going to clean this out super quick. Clean out the bowl. So I want to get another color going. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spray it out. Nothing. Just to get everything out of the channel. You can do this, repeat this with isopropyl alcohol too, but I'm not going to do that. And then I'm just going to rinse up, or just wipe the bowl out. Ta-da, done. Spray it out till it comes clear. Then I'm ready to another color. As long as you're not dealing with something that is totally clogging up the nozzle, the biggest problem is the nozzle getting clogged, and it's literally a little tiny. Mine's like 0.4 millimeter or 4 millimeters, so it's a bigger one, but it only takes one tiny little piece of paint or something to get in the nozzle that'll start fucking it up. That's the biggest thing. And the one we've got, an Iwata one. This is a new one we got last year. It's the Ultra 2024. Harder and Steenbeck. It's still like one of their not professional models. I want to say beginner, but it's not beginner. It's like in between. It's like middle of the road. Mainly, I say that because it's got settings on here, so it like restricts how far you can pull it back, depending on the setting. So it's like basing, you should only pull it back that far, or something super light, you can barely pull it back, or you just go full on, open the fire hose, which is what I tend to do anyway. I like the gimmick of setting the individual things, but learning the control of how far to pull it back is actually more important, because then you learn how to actually just let little bits out. I don't have any paint here right now. I'll show you. That was a little bit. Yeah, I think a little paint there. Anyway, that I'm not worried about because we're in the same shade of paint. So. 0.4, yep. Yeah, it's smaller than that, and it's for like doing super detail work, and I'm not there yet. That's for like pinstriping, hitting little tiny bits of stuff, which is great. Not there yet. And I don't have the right nozzle. The harder and Steenbecks are cool because I mean, I guess they all do the same thing. You can replace the nozzle. You just switch the nozzle up. Yeah, that's the whole key, Jace. That's what I'm saying. It's like learn how to actually control the airbrush. Don't worry. But you know, this can be a good tool if you're somebody that's like literally, what is this thing? And your friend says it's an airbrush. You know, if you're at that level, then yeah, this could be helpful to kind of train your muscle memory for how far back you need to pull. But honestly, I didn't use that. I'm with you. It's just have to learn how far you can get away with, and that only comes from doing it. You can sit and practice and just sit like this with a paper towel and some paint and just practice literally how little you have to pull it back, especially with a decent brush. Yeah, any of the H&S ones. The Infinity CR, I was looking at that. Yep, and it's amazing, but well, sure, you'll learn. No. It'll teach you, but it's really subtle, and just remember it's super subtle when you pull this stuff. It's like way less than you think you have to pull it back. And always make sure you push it down first so you're getting air out of it first, then pull it back. You don't want to like pull it back and then, because this engages your air. Well, you know how to. Anyway, so yeah, but the nozzle is what's going to be your biggest shit. So and it needs to get clean, but you know, you've got the same nozzle I do. But that little tip, if anything gets in here, it clogs it up. That's 95% of the problem. And so if I'm having an issue, I don't have to take the whole thing apart. I just get my little scrapery thing, get in there, spray it out, put some alcohol, whatever, and throw it back together. And that fixes it 9/10 of the time. Oh, and making sure this is on tight. Because then if air gets in there, then it won't spray right. It's always the nozzle, dude. I mean, I'll take it apart and clean the whole thing, but that's not what's actually causing the mishaps. It's the bottleneck is the smallest part of the gun. Baby nozzle hole. Okay, I think this guy's good. So I'm still playing with the shadow color for this. I don't want to start moving these around. Yeah. So Bergen, man, purple. That's a purple. Let's see. Purple and burgundy. Yeah, but is that the right shape? Maybe we go back to paint gray with purple. Let's make it work. That gives me a dark gray, dark blue, and the purple adds the purple. Let's go for it. I know what it's going to look like. And also put thinner in your brush, or in the gun, before you put paint in. I'm going to put about 3 drops of that. A drop of flow improver. Okay, 2 drops of flow improver. And if I'm using an ink, I'll put like ultra matte varnish in it as well. A couple drops of that, so it kind of takes the sheen off, doesn't dry so tiny. Okay, copy cigarettes, we're set. I think I'm gonna change, so our new hours starting next week, I think my new day hours while I'm looking for work is gonna be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday during the day. We'll still keep Tuesday and Thursday nights. It's just I need time to actually work on the other internet stuff. I need to work on the websites and getting the product up, all that kind of thing, and research. I'm not giving myself time to actually deal with the business part of it because I want to paint all the time. Go figure. Alright, so we got that. I'm going to put in, we're just going to mix it in the bowl. A lot of times I will mix, typically prefer to mix out of these guys, except I haven't done dishes in a few days, so all of my cups are dirty. Yeah, that's the word. And there's none that are less dirty than others, so yeah, anyway, this way I can see what I'm mixing. If you do it in a bowl, which is fine. If you're just doing one color, ooh, yay! Haha, just arrived. That's awesome. If you're doing single colors or whatever, there's nothing mixing, but I'm trying to mix this with some purple. Fortunately, I kind of know what I'm looking for, so I already know what this combo is going to look like. Awesome. Airbrush goodness. Yeah, lean on the airbrush for this project a little bit. No, not thank you though. Dude, where'd you go? I just, oh. Again, put it right in front of me and I am not gonna see it. Yeah. Purple, purple. Literally a couple drops of that. Mix this bad boy up. Oh, okay, my brain just snapped. I was thinking it was my evening stream and it would be like midnight or 1 o'clock to you guys, and you're saying that your mail just got there. And then I realized, no, it's like in the afternoon for you dudes. Alright. So I'm just kind of getting this in here. But I want to add, I want more. That's not it. Maybe just keep adjusting it till we get it where we want it. Kind of half and half, really. I just like I like the purple, but I like the darkness that the paint's great at. It's just getting the right combo. I think I went backwards. Put the purple in and then mix the others. Not long that out. Good. Man. That's rough. You guys got RoseCon like tomorrow, right? Should have done this the other day. Dang it. Now I've got like really heavy Payne's gray and really light purple. I wanted more purple less Payne's gray. Okay, buddy. Thank you for lurking and have fun with your new toy. There it is. Let's see the purple. Okay. Oh, next weekend. All right. So are you helping organize it too, Jace, or you're just showing up in all your glory? Having a funky day today. Ooh. Okay, what do we got here? This may not work either. It's all experimental. Yep, there's our shadow. Just along for the ride. Right on. Yeah, I got a Nova Cons not till August 24th or some shit. So it's like June, July. I still got 3 months. Fuck. Nothing like getting started ahead of time. I don't know. There's people that have already started their Golden Demon pieces. That's not for a year. I did discover that I like airbrushing contrast paints. That's actually really cool for filtering and shading and stuff. I'm surprised I hadn't done that before. That's how I did the grass on this guy. It was like railroad grass. Whoops. But there's like 3 different shades of green on there. I wanted the light to be kind of in the front area where the point of view was, so it's darker behind him. The grass is darker everywhere else. So that's like 2 different colors of green contrast paint. Really liked it and thinned it down a super lot, and then just kind of misted it. It takes it out of the model railroad scene a little bit. But yeah, that's great. You guys get to hang out. Have you met before, or this will be the first time you guys are meeting over there? Start with the hat. So we know this is the front of this hat. We need to make sure. I am barely touching it, yeah. I'm not seeing if I get out. That's just on. I don't drool. Ah, God, really? I just drool on that. Bunch of us have met before, but there are also plenty of people going to this. None of us have been face to face with them, so that's cool. Yeah, I know it. Whoa, God. And then that happens. Sometimes it just, oh. Not okay with that. I need to extend the shadow out further than I think it would be, because I'm going to be going back over it with base color again. It's starting to get thick now, so it's drying up. So it comes out just a bit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That's just going to blast out now. Speaking of painting stuff, not thinning, it's dry. Thinning another. Not like get it everywhere, shall we? Ah, this is how it goes for me. Test 2 to 3 on paper. Oh yes, go to model. Nope, 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 and no, but yes. Yeah. Not a joke. It's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, so once I get the shadow up here somewhat. You guys hear the compressor, the airbrush really loud? I don't know these things. I'm gonna go back over this burgundy again. Oh, sure, now you spray. Now it's flowing. Oh, good, I must have blasted out the chunk I had. Okay, so I know there's light. Light's coming down this way. see something here. Where's the beard fit in there? So we got beard, beard goes here. So that means, so it's lit down in the cracks. It's like, we're gonna light this up, like that up. So this is, I like the shade of that. We're gonna keep that. Alright. It kicks in from time to time, but it's not louder. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you, thank you. Good to know. I've got a like noise suppressor, like drop on the mic, so, but I don't have the mic super close to my face, so that's like up like far in the room. It's about this far. So I have to have it sensitive enough because I'd like to sit down here and mumble, and I couldn't figure out how to get heard while I do that. The only way I could do is to kind of get it down in front of me and pin it down so it gets my mumbling self. Especially when it gets quiet around these parts. It's getting zoned. Overextending it because I'm going to be reeling it back in here in a minute. I kind of want to save that. That's for a lot of stuff. Okay, so there's his shading under here. A little dramatic. Okay, so it's on its head like this. And it's pretty good. Let's get our burgundy back in there. Kind of hard to say. To save. Yeah, just in case. Right. Actually, before I put this away, let it go. Use what's in the gun. Alright. And the shit's out. Oh man, time's flying. Don't use that. Use this. go back to our burgundy. Dun, dun, dun. Up here for a second. Spray. Let me take a look at this. So that's it. Here's our hat. Okay, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your dayness. Lurky lurk. Oops. What am I doing here? Just clicking buttons, you know. Okay. Get in there darker right now. Let's hit this burgundy again. Boom. Shadows. Let's get that. That's the shadow. I like that. Yeah. It's looking good. That's the lights up in front. This inner bit. Those we do want in the shadow pretty good. These we super in the shadow. Super in the shadow. Like we want that very dark. That's it's already sticking in there. Really do need finesse with it, and it's just blasting with this. That's not gonna work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who is that? Ha! Marquis, I knew it. How's it going, Marquis? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I guess, painting our new guy. This change? Where's that at? Yeah, that's not. Tips got all jacked up. Marquee in the house. Although it's probably gummed up. Getting gummed up. This isn't working for me anymore. Gotta lurk. Okay, lurk away. Everybody's lurking today. We got all these lurkers. We love our lurkers. We love it. Appreciate it so much. Good. I'm gonna hang out. Do what you gotta do. Got it? Do. We can use a brush to build them. Do want that to be way darker. Let's figure that out. It's all a challenge. This, we're done with this for the moment. All right, that's good. Good. Okay, that should do it. Right. Now, one last blast with shadow. Okay, get the shadows built up a little bit more. I believe that. Leak. That's thinner. Yep, that's gonna happen. No. Get our purple in here. Our panes in here. Turn it into a giant mess. Let's see what happens. Not bad. Good. Purpley beans. Now, do we have logo? You do. Yeah, I want to barely be able to pull this. Still see color. You can see the filter, the color. This, and then if we darken these up quite a bit. And make sure these corners are way darker than they're gonna be, right? Because we're gonna build out from this. And so I want these shadows to at least be pretty pronounced to the right. Maybe that's black to that. That's true. That looks pretty good. Gonna be. I lied. This is actually the back of the bus. What? That's crazy with it. I don't know. I'm just using the air from the airbrush to mitigate my spider webbing here because I was holding it too close. I'm gonna get it really dark down inside here. Bigger shadows and the spam stuff. I think we're good with that. Yep. That shadow. Shadow. Ah. Come on, hold the end. Thank you. Okay, that's the lightest part. Man, alright, so I'm gonna darken the inside of the sleeve. Let's get this way to add touch of that. Oh my god. Times to do stuff. We've got an ad break. This is all gonna sit and dry for a minute before we spray some more paint. So there'll be take a 10-minute intermission. There will be 2 commercials, ads in there. So do with that what you will. Don't watch them. Go do stuff. Go eat, get coffee, get tea, get men. No, just kidding. Thanks for hanging out. If you're not followed already, please do. They're free. The follows they are. It helps us grow this community, and that's super appreciated. And on that note, we will be back in 10 minutes. Take your meds and stretch and do all that fun stuff. See you in just a minute. Let's see. Oh, make a duck. Not a duck. Oh, windowed. What's screen protector windowed first? Yeah. And if I drag it over here, only thing is if I use, what I'm finding is if I use the Twitch's stream manager, there's like a 3-second lag between my OBS preview and the website preview, which totally makes sense, right? But I want to see it in real time. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Right. So I'm building shadows in with this as we go, and we're going to be going over this. This is just sketching out where the dark bits are. I want to apply the shadows. ENAP. Since it's a bust, I've got to figure out how to get him mounted to some point here when I get this done. I don't have a good post for him, that's the thing. You know, I think I can use plant for him. Good, yeah. Which is fine. Gotta get him out. Alright, first thing I want to do is darken the... There's our shadow. I'm gonna have a black. Really the only times I use black, so mix typically. Rarely find a use for just straight up black. Usually some dark comparable color is preferable. That's not dark enough. Yep, I can add it. Hi there.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. We're getting them shaded up. I like them in the burgundy better.
Okay.
Shadow area. Shadows, I'm just sketching in what the dark bits are. So right now I'm just hitting these with really dark and get those darkened up. And then I gotta figure out, so do we have, so I want to mount him to this.
Okay.
But I need like a nice post, right? I need a post for him to mount him to this.
Okay.
I don't know if we have anything, or maybe just keep your, well, it's gotta look good. I mean, like a little brass, probably not, because it's...
What color do you want?
I don't know.
Can't help you. You don't know what you want.
I don't know what we have. Do we? Let's start with thick ones first. I guess getting something the right thickness is the first.
Wood, or how
No.
thick do you want it?
Well, it's got to be, let's see. Probably about 2/3 of his staff. So maybe even half this big.
Measure it. Let me know. Milliliters, please.
That is millimeters, isn't it? Oh, that's inches. Well, how do you know I'm not doing that? All right, so that's. But these are millimeters, though, right?
Bottom
These
one.
are centimeters, so that's half a centimeter. So quarter of a centimeter, so. I don't know.
Each one of those is a millimeter. Each one of these is.
Yeah, it's a centimeter. That's a centimeter. All right,
it's a
so
little-
half of this.
5 centimeters.
Yeah.
I mean millimeters. 5
Yeah.
millimeters.
Millimeters. Millis.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's got to hold up a bus. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know.
It's something like
I just
did with this.
let's see what we have available.
You look here.
No, I need to find some. That's pretty dark. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Maybe a screwdriver.
No.
Do you want it metal or could it be wood?
Well, I mean, I guess it could be wood too. But I have to drill up underneath here, make a hole for it, because I don't want to glue it to it. That's going to make it really easy for it to fall out. What? Get it.
Let's see.
Not dark enough.
I
A
don't
bit darker.
I'm thinking that's way too bright. Is it? I don't know. It's not.
Well, yeah.
You'd have to drill it
Not
up.
half that.
Ah,
Yeah, maybe not, right? Yeah, that might work. Maybe if we rounded it, by the time we sand it down and round it, like that would work. That width. This width here. Because it looks like it's getting bigger, right? So if we could get it all to this size and rounded. Yep, that'd be good. I'm down with the wood pole. No, a stripper pole. That would suck. Wood stripper poles? That'd be bad. Livericious. Okay, so we need this darker.
correct. 7 millimeters and 10. 5 feet.
Is it? Who's got the best eyes in the world? Oh, still not. That's dark. Okay, I think we.
Let's see.
Come on, bud. Get in there. Seriously. Need those dark. I'm being tenacious with it. I want that dark. It's like black with a little bit of, not the other way around. The water doesn't hurt. That shit. Just trying to blast whatever's in the nozzle out. A lot of times that fixes it too. If it starts like not being able to spray, just go full bore with it. Sometimes it blasts out the ending bit. There's some dried paint. I want to see fucking thing dark. Of course not coming out. There we go. Huh? That's pretty good. We can add dark in there quick. Up on the very inside. Well, we can just add a little more here. I do not want to blast that thing. Come on. And sometimes blasting it doesn't. Sometimes it just fogs it. One strategy is to mix. See if a drop it thinner fixes it. If it doesn't, then we might have to do a little surgery here and get that mouse cleared out.
This is 4 millimeters.
Fine. Where are you at? What am I looking at? Yeah. Yeah, nozzle's getting stuck. Ooh. I'm just using the air. Right. I don't mind blasting it here, but I wanted to touch up a couple of these other little areas, and I don't want to blast those. So. Couple coats of that should do it. As far as our darkness at the edge of town. Oh yeah. Yep, so our showcase went good last night. That was fun. We had some really great entries. Make sure you guys get your submissions in on the Discord for next Thursday's Showcase Salon. There we go. Let's update the layout. Say I don't want this layout. Okay. And close this. Boom. close this too. Really. So even, oh, sorry, I'm just talking to myself. You gotta have the chat big enough to actually see it. Breathe. Okay, works. Ah. So I like seeing the OBS preview on my preview monitor instead of web version because of the lag. I can see right there. That's starting. I want to hit these very, very inside darkest corners, and it won't let me because it's logging up. And we're actually into that. Add a little water. And speaking of water, put water in the nozzle because it's drying. It's what causes it to clog up. That helps, yeah. No. Fill this. Alright, we gotta go. And it was empty. Okay. And I'll get back. I'm gonna be opening it up anyways. Alright, let's get this open just for a minute. You guys need to move before I get out of Yes, it's sputtering. It sputters. And there's something walking in and out. So we'll just take this out real quick. Brush our needles. Relatively clean. I'm not going for a full clean right now. Let's get everything still straight. I can see through it. Paint's dried on it. Oh. Yeah. That gets pretty nasty. That part's not the bad part. It's the bit of dried paint that was on the end of the nozzles that just fell off. And I had some water. Rinse this real quick. Spray some water through it. Over here with me, or I'd probably spray that in there as well. Let's see what happens. Just don't want to bust this momentum. There we go. I just want to make sure we get a smooth, uninterrupted, non-sputtering spray. Good to go. Yeah, what's going on? What's happening? Well, what are we doing? Spray. Have it all cleaned up for a reason. Oh yeah, super. Starts black. Booyah. Hey, Arjun. What are you doing, buddy? One, two, three. Okay. Who's it? Shall we? That's fine. We'll be patient. Yeah, how smooth that comes out. That's it. Mainly because it's actually darker than this. That's good. Yeah, let's get that up. Anyway, I want to get the deepest reset for just a little bit. That could be darker still. Maybe just build it up a little bit. Don't really want to make this dark. Feathers will go here. It's pretty dark. Good. This can continue to get darker, but we'll go with that right now. That shouldn't have been hit. That needs to be. I don't want to switch this out again. This brush is like super long and uncontrollable. Yeah, we don't want that. And I can fade that back in later. But now, because I don't want to change that paint. Alright, it's so funny, it goes on so much brighter. It's like, oh my god, this was totally fucked up. It's like, okay, so that gives us basically highs and darks. I guess I could just use it. Excuse me. Yeah. So shiny. Now gives me something to work with. So you can see it's like a Payne's gray with some purple in it. So it's blue, black, and purple basically. And we can now just continually build in. Highlight some more shadows. I'd like to kind of spray. We'll do a light spray. Need to find. I don't know, wait for paint. I'm getting darker there. A little bit. So that right, that's a highlight color. Got my water, cool, clear water. Let's see, I use okay, let's mess around with some highlight. Oh, to see my palette cam, I have to set up the cameras every single time I open up. Really annoying. Unselected, reselected. Oh. Okay. We're just making a mess over here today. So what I want to do, I'm just going to experiment with it. Whoops. What am I doing? Why do I keep trying to put that on there? Where do you go? Okay. La la la. Oh yeah. I'll mess around with I like colors. I'll keep them kind of earthy. We don't need them getting super bright. I'm just looking at my paint. Guess it would go into this font to move it. I don't want to. Right? Just needed a lighter shade. I don't want to saturate. Mess with some stuff. So we get a little bit of this. Okay. Testing purposes. You guys, you need to. I'm gonna end up getting paint on you and stuff. So messing around right now. So this, oh, let's see. Highlights it. Yeah, I do need him over here. I need it for context. Yeah, so I already started rubbing paint off the top. Yeah, it's not the light. Kind of an innocuous light. Maybe that's one thing for sure. That's what about? I guess it would be like a red to bring it up, right? So how about some? Sounds thick. It feels thick. I feel the pigments are very sluggish in there. I'm just messing with colors here. That seems awful red to me. I don't think that's gonna work. And maybe. Maybe a little bit. Let's see, what is this? I guess I've got like dark burgundy, but I don't have a map. This is kind of lighter. I want to add pale yellow to it, like absolutely everything else. Okay. Ooh. I painted in that. Let me pretend. I'm just fucking around here. So if we have a straight, here's our la, our base color. I want to brighten that up. Yeah. Not really. Really brightening. What if we actually brighten it? What if we used like a little flesh tone that's burning on? We can take flesh tones and light them up without saturating them too much. And I mean, maybe some off-white is it. Maybe we do just want to saturate. I don't know. That's why we're doing this. This is a real pale flesh tone. Don't want him to go pink. A little brighter, I think that's good. Okay. Let's try that. I don't want to mess up this good. One, the sad part, because I'm already wearing a paint. I haven't even started painting him yet. Okay, that I don't care about because his hair is going to be there. Oh, my brain. How we doing, chat? Anybody in there not lurking? You're getting so far. Okay. I don't know. Now, let me try on a part that isn't. So here's our. Oops. I'm using the flash. Okay. Let me deliver. And yeah. No too much. Don't want to brighten it up too fast. It doesn't even need to be that bright. It's brighter without washing it out too. Let's see, we have something here that's not blown out. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna mess with it. So if his beard is here. Experimenting shit. Alright, so the high, this would be. Actually, what I need to do is get a picture of this. So I know this part right here. Okay. Can't really tell there. A little lighter. One thing I do want to do while I'm thinking about this is I want to get a picture of it before it's all added. Get it Under the light, right? Let me put his face up there. Should just leave him like that. So what I'm doing is I want to get a picture of this. I'll show you in a minute. Might not be a good picture. So let's see. Alright, so I've got him here. And we're gonna make my own little reference. Let's drop it. Okay, and we'll turn him into black. Maybe. There's a black one. Oh, I just want to turn you into. You did. All right, start black and white. So that shows me where highlights are, and they can shift, but gives me a real loose kind of guide. And I can mess with the contrast. So I can drop the contrast and get the real starkest of the stark. So what I do like is it's showing this secondary light down below. I don't like that. Show light coming up in here. Kind of lighting up. It's nothing to do with that. I like that. But these are where you would expect them. Shoulders on the tops of the folds. His face. Face could actually show a little more. And it's pretty stark. He has some kind of angular. Anyway, so if I do them like this, okay, there, now I got this guy, which will help nobody. Let me place it, but it gives you an idea. We're not doing any weird kind of OSCL stuff. He's just basically top to bottom. Kind of dark-ish, but nothing super dramatic, at least not yet. But sometimes the paintings just kind of, they take on their own life. They tell you how they want. Funny. I don't know. I haven't planned anything on this. I get an idea, but once paint starts going down, then it starts presenting itself to me. It's like, well, okay, well then we need to do that. Now this is, as it takes on context, it's hard to just like for example, if you were just going to take this hat and be like, okay, let's make it awesome. It's like, I don't have it in context with anything. I don't know what color to make this sash, right? I don't know that yet until I start putting the rest of it together. And then the colors start kind of presenting themselves to me. All right. That kind of awesome. Not awesome. Yeah. We do what we do. Okay, so this guy, why is it so dark? See, now the light's too light, and then when it's dark, it's too dark. Bitch and moan. God, I'm a whiny baby in the morning. Okay. So we're just kind of sketching in the highlight of the dots. We haven't got highs yet, and that's what we're testing right now. So I put some of the highs right there, and you can't even see it. So that's not enough. No, that's part of this, is that because I'm doing it impromptu, I'm losing on the dry palette. I'm losing. You know, trying to get a good shade. Be a little brighter because when the matte varnish goes on, it's gonna dull it down. We're gonna have to bring it all the highlights again anyway. I just want to do this little lapel here and see. Okay, that's lighter. I think we can build up from that. What I kind of want to do is I want to spray the very top with that. That's why I'm trying to find the right shade. So this is little. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know. I gotta do something else right now. Let's leave. Don't want him to be pink. This is the highlights. We're gonna poke with it. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get these other pieces. Words, oh my god. Fine. Sit and dry and be ready for whenever we're ready for them. Typically. You know what? I need to get those now. There's so much to do. Never stops. I need to spray it. Do one. I need to zenith all those. So. Okay. So I'm trying to find my white ink. Around here somewhere. Looking. There. Found. And since it's all temporary, we're just going to go here. I'm just going to mount those. Now, actually, that's what I was thinking. One thing at a time. Just want to do everything at once. first I was going to spray the face. So let's making sure we got a good spray. We do. Okay. Actually, I don't even need that. We can just use the ink directly. Yeah, why are you doing that? That's not gonna work. Isn't that? Because I didn't thin it at all. It's like splattering. Damn it. Might be. Yeah, we're on. Drop for a minute. While we're doing that, you can get your full on spray on. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Right, we've got our stream together collaboration tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST. I'm assuming we're still doing it with the Stain Frame crew. So that'll be fun. Usually paints and Laden Roses, Battle Ready Miniatures, and Mystery. Let me see. That's what happens when you don't put any thinner in anything like that. dry, stop touching stuff. We are going to take a 5-minute commercial break again with the commercials. So there'll be an ad jail. Ads won't be running for a full 5 minutes, but we'll still take a stretch break, get some coffee, pet my pets, run an ad, and we will be back in 5 minutes. Eventually. Sweet. All right, see you in a minute. The funny farm. Oh, we'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white suits. That's right. So, oh, wait for staff. This guy we're not doing anything with. Still testing covers here, so our leaves. Yeah, those are drying. And so, what else? Oh yeah, still messing with the colors. Could do is highlight this. Okay. Well, let's get our palette. I don't think we're gonna airbrush it, man. I do actually want to airbrush more. Let's pop off. Oh yeah. There we go. Look. This book with his other hand. Dealt with that. Hold on, this might be it. Just think of what we got. Okay. So I don't get white paint all over. Things on here, do I? Could be. Well, we still got to find the right thing. That's a mystery. That you don't see. That's under his head. Okay. So we know what colors. I don't trust it. Not that high. Give me some doll. Huh. This we're not using. And that's it. Messing with them again. This. Black and white. Black. White. Which does. Thinking out loud again. All right. Wait. Very little. Just to have it. We're still messing with a mixed for this burgundy. I don't want to go in pink. I'm not getting the hue I'm looking for. Let's see. Think. How about, let's see. Part of this is seeing what does what with what. So, what if we put some of this, lighten it up with a little bit of. Okay, so it doesn't turn pink. It does lighten it. It's pretty light. That'll work though, because when the highlights in, then we can meld it with the original. Got my reference stuff, right? Let's take a look at that. Then what I'll do is blaze the base color back. No photos or videos, you're such a liar. What? Oh, you're kidding, right? Yeah. Again with the stippling, the fabric is not smooth. I don't care what you say. I've never found a robe that was totally smooth. Didn't get the back of him. I got a picture of that. Yes, if it's gonna take forever. You're welcome. Oh, beard. Okay, so put all the things. At least we're not going to airbrush anymore. Pretty good on the airbrush front. Okay. But it's okay because we're going to take it back down to that. Line it up a little bit. We get some of our paint spray. Some foible. Nothing about. That's our shadow color. And then we've got one straight burgundy. Okay. More of a hash. There we are, already getting bogged down in the detail. Oh, I roll low. Okay, so that's a start on there. That lights up down to here. That actually doesn't. Because his beard, which is... Uh-oh, lost the beard already. Jeez. Oh, I did. That's weird. Actually, we send it, so sorry, that's probably loud. Multi! Woohoo! Banana, banana. Banana. I'm glad you did want to do that. I think it's awesome. Welcome. Oh, okay, everybody's lurking today. That is perfectly awesome. You lurk. Thank you for spending time over here. Thinking of me. Appreciate it. We're just working on this, dude. Yeah. So you don't even see the inside of that, but you see that. Love it. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, he's getting there. We're just sketching him out and doing all that. So those will work. Oh yeah, on this side, I've got a reference picture here I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but we had finished this guy yesterday. I know you're lurking, but maybe I can summon you anyway. So yeah, we finished him. He's done. I put him in the whole picture, but I don't want to zoom the camera out. The base. Woo. Like his jars. Anyway, yeah, so he's done. I got like 3 months to totally screw with it, but I still got little tiny things like that. There's a couple worn spots of grass and stuff I'll pick up, but all the main painting, I mean, it's, yeah. So now we're on Octavius from Black Crow Studio. Black Crow Minis, I keep wanting to call him Studio. But he is this guy. Obviously not painting with the same color scheme, but you get it. There's his, he's got his owl buddy, him and his owl buddy, and I want to get a hat, but I think that would be fun. Nice wizard hat. And he's got his staff, he's got his book too. Here, I'll put the whole mini together for you and I'll just hold it. This is how I put miniatures together. Boom. So he's gonna be like that. Very cool sculpt. So, anyway, that's what we'll be up to for a while. Just got some highs and lows sketched out. So still that. Making huge messes. I think the mess is kind of under control now. I've got like 15 brushes to wash though, and plates and dishes. Okay. The mess just moved out of the way of the camera. Enough shenanigans. Yeah, see, I get to babbling, and then I totally forget. Highlights. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wanted to see the other side of them. And so I've got a reference picture of, I don't know who's here, that's new, not new. Thanks for being here, though. We super appreciate it. If you're not followed yet, please consider. It's free. It helps us grow the channel. And if you want to be part of the showcase salon next Thursday evening, get your submissions in to our Discord in the showcase salon channel. So I've got a reference picture here. Alright, so basically I just kind of stuck his head on, took a picture of him, turned it black and white, and ta-da. And so this gives a very rough idea of where highlights would be. He doesn't have any magic OSL or any weird shit going on. He's just kind of going to be more dim kind of lighting. but from a you might have. I like how this shadow's coming up from underneath here. Reflective light's helpful. I like how the secondary highlight is coming up under there. So I may utilize that. So yeah, I guess that would be LSL, but would just imply another light source. Could be really subtle, but it's kind of an intimate bust where like he's there and he's reading his book. So, you know, it might call for that. So anyway, I've got some of this we're sketching out right here. Kind of work down his arm. I wanted to look over here. Actually, I want to get this in first. Just for my own eyeballs. And yes, we're hatching the pattern because his robe is made of fabric, not smooth plastic. That's what my brain thinks anyway. So yeah, it's a long, arduous process. We went through this with Galjin's robe, but I think it's important. All right, so we know that part's you do see this. Not let me just beard again. Yeah, see that whole section. But it is lit up, so that's lit up. This is lit up down to here. And that. Okay. Pretty much what it looks like, just in the light itself. So like here, basically I'm just going to keep building up. Building up patterns, he's full. Okay. And it's going to look like ass for until it all starts coming together. These are the baby stages. Okay, little dots on this model. I am not ignoring fine, beautiful people. Should put this up on the screen. I'll figure out. So it's the top of that, top of that. Basically everywhere up. Oh. Stop here for a second. During a break. Like his eyes focus down inward, actually cross-eyed in this. Got on somebody's mailing list in Utah. Got a half hour left. I don't care about wearing that off. We want to do a little bit of this, just put water in it. Do-do-do-do-do. Get out of the crevices. Thing is I have this forces really patient, super meditative. I can't rush through it. If I want the full effect, I have to go through the whole process. But and if it wasn't a competition piece, I probably wouldn't. It's painless, but I think things like textures and taking the extra effort stuff. Take your time. You have to take your time doing that. Because once I get the highlights built up relatively high, then I kind of glaze it down with our base color. Really light, and it blends it all together. Looks really cool. Oh, my brain. Really. Got it. That's that is coming up from under here, which is lighting up. The back side of this, lighting this up. Sorry, just spacing out all. Just hit me up. So it's on its way. I feel it. Yeah, we'll carry on its speed. Or, build out the highlights again. Keep working the textures on it. Be nice. Anyway, all right. That, yeah, so that highlight. Oh, second. Those would actually fade down into the dots. Coming along, and folds and such, continue on. I'll be on at 4 o'clock tomorrow, EST. Thanks for hanging out and choosing to spend your time with me. I super appreciate it. Follows are free, helps us grow the channel. Please do so if you haven't. Not a requirement, but it's awesome if you do. Other than that, find another amazing person. Greatly raid. Actually, this hat's starting to look like color shifting. Huh. Weird. Anyway. Awesome. Be good to each other. Be good out there. Peace and love. Let us find a friend. Let's find a friend. Let's see who's around. Oh, I'll fly. Wow. Well, please. Trying to find folks. What do we got here? Oh, Chris. Chris Frisen's good. I like Chris. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, gang. URL. See if this will work. I'm trying a different way to do this. Have I caught the ending? Yes, you did. We were just getting ready to raid Chris Frozen. Oh, we missed you. Yeah, well, I can do a super quick recap. So we're just working on this guy. Alright. We're gonna start this dude. And so here's what we've got so far. And basically just sketching out highlights and the base colors and the shadows. Started working a little bit of the highlights in up here, so yeah, it's kind of playing around with it, seeing where we're at. Got some of the other stuff based. So the base is ready to go. Got him done with all the dish. And then we got his hat. Maybe. Anyway, you get the idea. Hat. And then he's holding his book. That would actually fit it all against. Yep, and that goes here. So anyway, yeah, we just got started. So. I don't know, are you going, what, did you already stream, or are you getting ready to? Didn't you stream yesterday when about this time? Scheduled right now. My bad. Yeah, it was good. Yes, thank you. Oh, you don't do Fridays? Yeah, I'm gonna start. I did 2 weeks of this every Monday through Friday morning thing, and I think I need more. I need to balance. I'm not able to get anything else done, like as far as the website or anything like that. Other stuff that doesn't involve a paintbrush. So I've cut down to Monday, Wednesday, Friday during the day, but we still do Tuesday and Thursday nights. So we'll see how that goes. I need more time to actually get some other non-painting things done. Yeah, so really just kind of focusing on this part. But anyway, awesome. Too bad we missed you. But we're gonna go bounce over to Chris's place, so I'm gonna try and use the man prompt here for a raid. I want to see how this method works as opposed to using stream or Twitch's dashboard. Well, shoot, we'll be on at 4 p.m. tomorrow with Painting Paints and Laden Roses and Battle Ready Miniatures. Oh, we will see you then, y'all. You might see me more if this doesn't work. We'll figure this out, right? Nope, it doesn't know what that is. Okay. Indeed. I guess I do need my quick windows. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Stop figuring out the most expedient way to get this raid going on here. Trying to find. I lost my quick links. That's why I'm confused right now. Boo. Can't change my layout. I want to change my layout. Hold on, guys. We'll Get this together. There we go. I see. Okay, so I can have that. All right. Maybe. Why doesn't it let me choose them though? That's strange. All right, you get me for a few more minutes, guys, while I try and figure out this fucking computer biz here. What the hell? We might get over there eventually. Come on now. Okay, we got this. So I can't use the raid command. Right? Because they have to be on here. Oh, I'm trying to get. Come on now. Hold on a second. Trying to get to Chris. Raid. There we go. Okay. Bye. We're gonna go raid now. Yeah, it's working now. I don't know. We're not. It didn't take me anywhere though. Okay, that's not helpful. Bye. Still trying to figure this out. Yeah, that's it. Layouts, right? So layouts, I want edit layout, and I want to show quick actions. Get up there. Okay, it added the panel, but it won't let me. Actually use them. They're grayed out. Bummer. Alright, well. Maybe we don't raid anybody today. Screwed up my Twitch dashboard layout. Oh, are ready to raid in 1 second. There we. Oh, I see what it does. I was just impatient. All right, guys, go show Chris some love, and you know how to do this. Be a good supporting friend and show him some love.